The universe remains a place of mystery and wonder, and the mystery is not about time but of size. We human beings live in a state of a country of a continent of a planet, and a planet on the solar system, and a solar system of a galaxy, and a galaxy of a universe. It is a tedious task to observe space from the ground. Imagine an observation station above the globe that is always viewing the space to make our job easier. Is that a space station? In technical terms, a space station is a form of space habitat that is capable of maintaining a human crew in the orbit for an extended period of time. But why do we need a space station? Space station serves as a home for astronauts and cosmonauts. It also acts as a unique scientific laboratory. The majority of space stations have been launched for research objectives. History of space stations. Consider a bridge between and above all the nations who can jointly discover the unknowns of the universe. The International Space Station serves as a bridge. On the other hand, ISS is the most complex space station and largest single structure ever placed in space by humans till date. When did they build that? To create and send such a massive equipment on Earth is impossible, so the complete creation of ISS was done in the space. Its main construction was completed between 1998 and 2011. The International Space Station was built over the course of 10 years and more than 30 missions to assemble. The first segment of ISS was launched on November 20, 1998, was also called as Zarya, which means the sunrise. Later, all nations' labs were joined to ISS. Who is the owner of ISS? ISS is not owned by a single nation. It is a cooperative program and is a result of unprecedented scientific and engineering collaboration among 5 space agencies representing 15 countries such as European Space Agency (ESA), NASA from United States, Roscosmos, Russia, and the European Space Agency are the major partners of space station. Moreover, the ISS cost a total of $150 billion to develop and build, with NASA picking up most of the bill, while Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada each contributed. How would ISS look? The space station is approximately the size of a football field, a 460-ton permanently crewed platform orbiting 250 miles above our heads. It perhaps comes as no surprise that ISS can be easily seen and tracked from the Earth. What if ISS fall down? Earth's gravity pulls objects downward to the surface. Gravity pulls space station too. An orbiting spacecraft moves at the right speed, so the curve of its fall matches the curve of the Earth. Because of this, the spacecraft keeps falling towards the ground but never hits it. How do people get oxygen on ISS? Science is no way, right from the textbooks. Most of the station's oxygen will come from a process called electrolysis, which uses electricity from the solar panels to split water into hydrogen and oxygen gas. The hydrogen gas is used to make sugars and oxygen gas is released into the atmosphere. How do people get food there? On the ISS, food is delivered refrigerated or dehydrated once every 90 days, which can be cooked in microwaves or convection ovens. Why India is not part of ISS? India will launch its first manned space station by 2030, just a few years later of Gaganyaan mission, which will kick off starting 2022. ISRO Chairman K. Shivan announced in 2019 that India will not join International Space Station (ISS), will instead build a 20-ton space station by its own. The space station will also serve as a gateway to new frontiers in human space exploration, a place where we can learn how to live and work off-planet. It will allow for the study of long term effects of weightlessness on the human body and as a test bed to understand what adjustments to be made to current.